Stop looking at your conversion rate. Now I'm going to share with you why obsessing over the conversion rate you see in your Shopify dashboard or Google Analytics is doing your brand more harm than good. Now, my agency SplitBay has been helping 8- and 9-figure e-commerce brands for the past decade, and we've generated a combined $100 million plus per year in additional revenue for our e-commerce clients. And one of the things that I've seen that the most successful brands have in common is that they don't obsess or even really care about their site-wide conversion rate. Now, here's exactly why you shouldn't look at your site-wide conversion rate either. Reason number one is that your site-wide conversion rate is an aggregate of pretty much everything. It combines mobile and desktop performance. It combines the performance of all your different ads, all your different campaigns. It combines the performance of all your landing pages. It combines the performance of your new versus your returning visitors. And it also combines the performance of all your traffic sources, well, combined. So what you're getting when you're looking at the conversion rate in your Shopify dashboard or in Google Analytics is an average. It doesn't really tell you anything. You don't really know what's working and what's not working. It could fluctuate daily, but there's about 100 different things that contributes to that one single average conversion rate. Averages lie, averages don't provide insight, and averages are not actionable. So that's the first reason why you probably don't even want to look at that average conversion rate, and even less look at it on a daily basis. Reason number two that you don't want to look at your site-wide conversion rate is because your site-wide conversion rate, or just your conversion rates in general, site-wide or not, are influenced by a lot of factors that aren't related to your website's performance. So if you're trying to judge how your website is doing in terms of converting people and selling people on your product, conversion rates sometimes aren't the best drivers depending on how far you drill down to look into that conversion rate. And here's what I mean by that. On a daily basis, if you spend on meta ads, right, on Facebook and Instagram, or even on Google ads, first, your spend, your ads, the targeting of your traffic, who you're getting to your site through those ads, it's pretty much at the mercy of the Meta or the Google algorithm, right? And there are some days where it goes great, and there are some days, as you've seen in your ads manager, where it doesn't go so great, and there's really nothing you can do about it. That is just the Google or the Meta black box, and it decides who it wants to send to your website. So your conversion rate could fluctuate without you even changing a single thing on your website, and that's all because of the Meta, Google, or other ad platform algorithm. Now, if we stay on the topic of ad platforms, and you're also testing a lot of different ad creatives, different targeting or audiences, right? That's also going to impact the performance. Different creatives is going to have different performance levels, different audiences. And then if you change your spend and you increase your spend significantly, it's not uncommon to see conversion rates go down, even though you've made absolutely no change to your website, simply because all of a sudden, if you're spending more money on your ads, you're trying to appeal to a greater, colder audience, and then that audience may not be as warm, therefore may not be as product or problem aware, and therefore may not convert as easily as someone who's warmer. So just increasing your ad spend alone or making changes to your ad spend could impact and fluctuate your conversion rate without you doing any changes to your website. Now, that's on the ad side, but let's not forget all the other external events, seasonality, political events, or even sales periods, right? Before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, people are going to stop spending because they're waiting for the sale. So they're going to be browsing, but not spending. That means low conversion rate. Then during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or any other sales period, conversion rate is going to go up as you've got sales, But then right after that, people are going to have spent all their money. We're going to have a post-sale hangover. And then, well, conversion rate is going to go down again because people have spent all their money and they've bought all they wanted. So you have a lot of factors outside of your control, completely unrelated with the quality of your copy, unrelated with the quality of your website's UX, UI, or conversion principles that will impact your conversion rate without it being related to your website. So because of that, that's why I'm saying just looking at your conversion rate as a gauge of performance for how your website converts people is just something that will lead to error. It's like governing through polls for a politician. Now, the third thing you might want to consider is that your conversion rate is not always the best metric to optimize. For example, at the end of the day, conversion optimization, and I know the acronym causes confusion if we say conversion rate optimization, but if we say conversion optimization, the goal with that is actually to increase your profits. It's to make your brand more money. It's not to increase conversion rate, because if we just wanted to increase conversion rate, we could slash our prices in half, increase the conversion, but we're not making more money necessarily. So the goal of conversion optimization, I repeat, is to make you more profit. I care more about increasing lifetime value than increasing upfront conversion rate for a customer that may never come back. So at the end of the day, you want to look at your funnel. You want to look at what drives your conversion rate, but in terms of performance. Adds to cart. You want to look at the other actions. You want to look at average order value. How many products are bought in a purchase? You want to look at lifetime value. And you'll want to pinpoint what needs to be changed or improved in terms of those key behavioral metrics that will lead you to make more money. A great example of that is if you sell subscriptions. Well, sometimes if your goal is to increase subscription but to reduce one-time purchases, you may be okay with your conversion rate reducing slightly if that means more people that subscribe, which means we'll have a higher lifetime value and will make you more money and more profit over time. That's a great scenario where, well, ultimately, you're making more money, but not by increasing the conversion rate. So those are 3 reasons why site-wide conversion rates or even conversion rates aren't always the best metric, right? Number 1, it's an aggregate. If you're looking at your site-wide conversion rate, so you better drill down. And if you want to look at your conversion rate, it's better to look at it from a device standpoint and then drill it down again into, for separate channels, for separate campaigns, for separate landing pages, and then that will give you a better idea of the performance of what you're looking for. The second thing is that there's a lot of things that can influence your conversion rate. So you also should look at how your other metrics are doing. And then the third thing is if your goal is truly to make more money or to make more profit, well, conversion rate is not always the metric to focus on. And sometimes it pays to focus on some of the other metrics. So that's it for today. More videos on this coming soon. So if you liked what you've heard today, make sure to like and follow for more.